we finally have some Halo Infinite news that is worthy of being kind of excited about. Now, I realize for a lot of you, this isn't going to cut it, especially 6 months down the line, we're getting new content to the game. But I'm going to be going over all the recent details that 343 shared with the fact that Season 2 is going to be getting some new content, and we're not going to get really much new content beforehand. I realize that is a bummer for a lot of you, and at the same time, there is some bad news in there as well. But for me, I try to stay on the positive side of things while also keeping it real. And yes, this isn't enough, but at least it's something, and at least we're opening up communication again with 343. I think that's really good to hear them come off of that silence and actually say something about the state of the game. So, without further ado, let's get started on this video. If you guys enjoy these kind of news videos, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new here. You want to stay absolutely up to date on all the latest news for Halo Infinite, and let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Is this enough for you to get you a little bit excited to get some new content into the game? Now, the first thing that I want to go over in this video is the list of priorities that 343 has at the studio. They went into it and gave 3 priorities in this order. Number 1 is addressing issues negatively impacting the player experience for Halo Infinite. Number 2 is completing Season 2 and delivering it as promised on May 3rd. And number 3 is continuing work on Campaign Co-op, Forge, and Season 3. Now, let's rip this band-aid off right now. Campaign Co-op is not going to be there for the start of Season 2. However, the plan at the studio at 343 is to still release Campaign Co-op during Season 2. It's just not going to make it there at the launch of Season 2. 343 also detailed Priority 0, which is something that they focus on no matter what kind of content they're creating. And they say that is namely team health, with the emphasis on getting themselves into a sustainable development rhythm so that they can deliver great experiences to us and keep a healthy work-life balance. They also admitted that the last few months have been a slower start than anticipated, and this was never the intention. They wanted to start out slow and maintain a healthy work-life balance so that they could get the ball rolling later on and start to crank out content at a better pace. So to me, it sounds like 343 is admitting that they messed up with the launch and things are taking a little bit longer than expected, but hopefully we get the ball rolling here after Season 2, and we could hopefully see Halo Infinite take the step that it needs, because there is a foundation there for a great Halo game. It just needs some content, support, and a little bit of TLC. As far as Priority 1 in addressing critical issues, 343 has been carefully tracking and analyzing the critical issues negatively impacting player experience with the game and the supporting services for the game. So this internal process they have for monitoring the stuff is called the Hotlist. Every week they refresh the Hotlist with new insights and review the issue prioritization and progress towards fixes for those issues. The Hotlist serves as a vital internal planning tool for their monthly development sprints, as well as hot fixes, content updates, and seasons that they deliver to us. Now, this doesn't mean that we're going to have to wait till a new season to get issues fixed. They do plan on rolling these out whenever they're ready. Now, if you guys have been around for a while on my channel, you guys know I used to cover the MCC news and updates, and they were very transparent with those. They look to be doing something similar with Halo Infinite pretty soon, getting the info out to us and letting us know what exactly is on their known issues list, what they plan on fixing, and the priority of those issues. So stay tuned to the channel for that. Things like a Spartan career progression system, things like, of course, the anti-cheat having vulnerabilities still in it, just to name a couple of things. Now let's talk about Season 2, which we have the actual name of Season 2. So Season 1 was Heroes of Reach. Season 2 is going to be called Lone Wolves. And once again, this will be launching on May the 3rd. And as you guys can see from this picture of a couple of the Spartans that we can expect to see during Season 2, there's going to be more story added. So we'll see another cutscene, most likely with Spartan Commander Lorette Agrina, and also a mix of story-themed events sprinkled in there, and of course the Battle Pass items to embody the Lone Wolves theme for the season. But there is also another Fracture event that will be coming with the season, just like we had the Samurai event, Tenrai event, that had the Yoroi armor core. Well, there's going to be a new armor core available during one of the Fractures of Season 2, and this one looks pretty damn cool, especially with the Spartan 2 logo on the chest there. It looks like something out of World War II, very steampunk looking, cool armor core for sure. Alright, so during Season 2, we're going to be getting new playlist updates, balancing changes, new modes, and maps. And two of the maps that we're going to be getting, one is an arena map called Catalyst, and another one a BTB map called Breaker. Now, there's a couple of new modes that are going to be getting introduced, some returning ones, some brand new. One is called Last Spartan Standing, which is like a free-for-all elimination-based mode, and another new mode called Land Grab, which we really don't have much details on. Plus the return of an updated all-time favorite mode, of course, being King of the Hill. Now, 343 said that they'll share more about these Season 2 maps, modes, and customization options, and the narrative content come April, when their marketing and promotional campaign kicks into high gear for Season 2. Stay tuned to the channel, I'll be covering that as well for you guys. Now, as far as Forge, they're still tracking for Season 3. And they do plan on doing public flights or tests for Forge once they can get that build rolled out, so stay tuned to the channel for that. I'll have news on how you guys can sign up for the Halo Insider program and test out Forge before it's released to the general public. And the last bit of news I have for you guys is the next Season 1 event called Tactical Ops, which will be starting next week. I'll have more details once we do get more details on it, but of course will be a free event in which we can earn new rewards for customization. It will also feature some new variants to the SWAT or Tactical Slayer game mode, so you guys will have to wait and see what 343 will be introducing with that. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like once again, subscribe if you're new here. Hope to catch you on either a previous video of mine or a future video of mine. Until that time comes, I'm your boy Pat Man, and I'm out.